Like, why? Like, how do you do that? You know, to an 18-year-old kid.
She is sending a powerful message to the person who killed her brother 38 years ago. And ever since that day, Michelle Sullivan has been on a mission to find the person responsible for the death of her brother Michael.
And now she's hoping police and the public can help her close this chapter of her life. 2 on Your Side's Kelly Dudzik has her story.
You wonder what he'd be today and, you know, have children and be married. And that would have been nice.
Around 11 a.m. on August 18, 1980, the phone rang at Michelle Sullivan's house in Blaisdell.
I answered the phone upstairs, and I heard the sheriff's department, but I wasn't sure. And then when I went downstairs, I said, "Who was that?" And that's when she said, "Your brother Michael's dead."
Michelle's mom was told that the body of her 18-year-old son, Michael Jarnot, had washed up, tied up in a trash bag on the banks of the Niagara River.
They assume his body was in the water maybe 3 days. So between the water beating up and the bullet went from the back of his head and blew out the front.
And your dad had the task of going.
He did. We did not let my mother go. So that was something. Definitely, you know, did a toll on my parents for sure.
Michelle was just 13.
What do you remember about him? What are some of your favorite memories?
I remember he was very overprotective with me and always hung out with me, swimming in the pool. You know, he was a good older brother.
Michelle says her brother went into a boys' home when he was about 15.
He was out not even a few months and he lost his life. So he never even got a chance to even see what life was about.
But he would always call home to check in with their mom. She passed away last year without knowing who killed her boy.
What made you want to come forward and tell your story?
One, it's bothered me, of course, for years. And two, with all these cold cases opening up, I thought, why not? Take the chance on this.
Town of Tonawanda police conducted the investigation and confirmed that to date, no one's been arrested for Jarnot's murder.
What would you say to his killer or killers if you could talk to them?
Like, why? Like, how do you do that? You know, to an 18-year-old kid that, you know, just can't imagine. My daughter's, you know, 15 years old. I can't imagine someone doing that in a few years to her. And yeah, they took away my brother. That I had every opportunity, should have had an opportunity to get to know him.
Town of Tonawanda police ask anyone who knows anything about Michael Jarnot's murder to come forward. You can call the tip line. That number is 879-6606. You do not have to give your name. That phone number is also in this story on WGRZ.com. Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.